I will teach you today how to price your work. I've only lived in Nigeria and Cotonou. People living in other countries or continents might have a different way to go about pricing their work. For example, in USA, they charge per hour. Just in case you are new here, I am CEO of Mesitetic. I run the fast growing crochet business in Nigeria, a fast growing one. Come to think of it, people don't even know you. For example, people do not know that you are good at making this. They don't know. They just need to buy and see. Okay. And then the people around them would see and see what others are doing and still prefers yours at your own price. So the way to get people to recognize your own work is actually by at the beginning make sure that your prices are very affordable. Not that you're making losses, you're actually gaining, but then you're not adding ridiculous amounts of gain like the OGs are doing. This is how I calculate my cost of materials used, your service, your workmanship, market price or trend price equals to your price tag. I'm very realistic in the terms of, if I cannot buy something this price, I'm not going to put that price in my products. And some products that, even if it is worth it, and as you know, so there's some product that you would buy, for example, lipstick. Eh, lipstick, even though like this is worth it for being 20K, I don't think I'll make that kind of financial decision whether I'm rich or not, because where am I going to? There are other options I can get for under 10K, under 5K, which will last me longer, or last me the same as this. And what is so special? I'm not trying to get pink lips. I'm already, even if I want to get pink lips, why do I want to spend 20K? How many products would it cost me to have the pink lips? You know, there are some things that, even though the things they put in it, we want it, it moisturizes, it's good, and I see other options that are lesser. You know, there's some financial decision I will say I'm very realistic, I'm very aware, self-aware in that part, that I'm going to do what I know that I would buy. I'm going to put the prices, set the prices, and I know that normal people would buy. I've been through poverty, I've been through wealth, I have been through middle class, I have experienced all areas of life, and I think that I know how to set prices that everybody, both poor, rich, middle class, would see and buy. It's not too expensive. It's not too. It's just okay. It's just okay and recommendable. Someone can buy and recommend me to other people around them. You know, this I used how many colors? Three colors. I want to use up all the colors. Even though I'm not going to use this up, I'm not going to use them all up. I am new to this business. I am trying to gather everybody's customer to my side. Okay, I'm going to make one plain bucket hat. One plain one would cost one ball of yarn and half and quarter. You know, so meaning that I'm going to calculate this using the price of what, using an idea of how many yarn I would use if I was making just one plain bucket hat. Okay, so let's just say this ball of yarn 800. I added 800 times 2, that is 1600 naira. Now this doesn't take up to 4 hours to make. So how much is my 4 hours worth? And In the process of making it, was I feeling stressed? From being a beginner, then I wasn't thinking of charging up to 3K for that 4 hours because it's just 4 hours. I put my price, I think 2K gain, and that was it. Okay, meaning I am putting my prices 3 6. My gain is 2K, right? 3,600. Now, because of I like to put my money in, especially in Nigeria, we like to put our money in multiples of five. If it's not 1K, is 1 5. If it's not 2K, is 2 5. There's nothing like one 1K 3, 1K 1. It is people will just price it to 1K. Okay, so just be on point. So because of it is in 3 6, I'm going to now say my price is 4,000, because like, I mean, what is the difference between 3 6 and 4,000? I'm going to put it in 4K. Then it was a big money for me. Don't go into business because of the gain and money mindset. You have to have the mindset of someone that is not greedy for money. If you're greedy for money, about money in business, I don't think you can go far, or you can think of different, I don't know. There's just something that comes with people that are already self-disciplined, that are not doing this to steal from people, to charge put people to crazy prices. Like, how far are you going to go exactly? Because when people find someone better, they're dumping you. When they find out that you're cheating them, they're going to feel betrayed and they're going to dump you. What made me increase my prices was because of the pocket hat was trending, and the customers were coming more and more, so it became so overwhelming. I would even lose sleep because of it. I started having dark eyes. So, or like, okay, new strategy now is I'm going to increase my prices, that the customers will reduce one. Even if they keep coming, it means I'm seeing more gain, because now I'm paying for the stress. I mean, I noticed that whenever I increase prices, I start being tired of making something, like, because I get excited for the money. So I've moved past the phrase of trying to become a pick me, I'm more affordable, oh, I can do it better. If I move past that phrase, I'm that phase, not phrase. I keep saying phrase every time. If I move past those beginning stage, you're now a pro. You have, your social media is your CV. Let's start from there. CV, take it serious. So you're going to make, your profile is now all your work. Like, people, you have evidence that people trust your work by the amount of products that are on your page. You're giving content, you're giving good skills, you're giving good handwork, you're giving so many things that people would want. Now you're confident that your customers are steady and people trust you. You're going to now, the example I gave is your cost. Okay, the way I put my prices now are, this is 3 colors. I'm going to charge 3 colors price. Let me open my calculator. That is 2,400. Now, my workmanship now for any bucket hat, the amount I charge now is 5K. 7 4 plus the trend. This is currently trending. People are really, and check other people's, what was the word I used for it? Market price. Market price, people are selling it 12K, 15K, 20K. And what I've calculated now is 7 4, right? Plus the trend, the value have just increased. What do I do? Like I said, this thing is currently up to 20K max in the market, in the trend market. So I'm going to add maybe 2000. Let's see what 2000 is, because this now is just you being random, you just guessing how much you can just put to make profit. Because this is, I feel like in businesses, this is where your profit is. Your profit is in the value of the item you are making. So not your workmanship. Your workmanship is paying for your time you used to make the product. So that means it's 9,400. And currently I'm selling this for 9,000. I cannot sell what I can buy. So I know that if this is 9K, I can buy it because obviously it's trending. The market even have the right to increase. I used to put myself in other people's position. The market has the right to increase the price, because what do you mean it's trending and you're still selling it for 5K? So for 9K, I would buy it. That was how I came to the conclusion of it being 9,000 naira. I have the pink one. It's actually very cute. I'm preparing for a pop-up event. I'm going to announce it so that you guys can come and support me. But I love this so much. I just wanted to show you guys this because it's so cute and it has been staring at me here for so long. So this is just an idea of how to price your item. This you can apply to any other thing you are doing. So if you're selling clothes and the clothes is currently trending, just add, because you adding doesn't mean it's going to be like fixed. Even people are trying to price, because sometimes people price because they're buying much. People are buying much, so they will want to price. Even if they're buying one, they will want to price. So even though they are pricing you, if you are to remove like 200 or 500 for them, you have still not cut to your main workmanship. Does that make sense? Example, my price is 9K. Someone has priced me before, say, oh, please remove money from me. Oh, I'm buying to remove money. I would then say, okay, let me remove 500 naira for you, minus 500. That is 85. So remember that my main calculation was 74 for this, 74. But if I remove 8.5, if I remove 500 for the person, my money is still 8.5, meaning I haven't even reached my main business money. Okay, I've not reached there. So I have not removed from my own personal gain. Now what are we going to do if this hat is not trending? With my own calculation now, this is 7.4 to me. If this is not trending, it was never trending before, ever. And so the best thing is just to put it in normal market price. What is the market selling it? The maximum it is in the market might be 9K. So you might say, oh, I don't want to compete with the market. I want people to choose me as their plug, pick me as a plug, and I want to make sure my customers knows that they can keep coming to me because I offer the best prices. You can put it as 9, as 8K, or even 7.5. Okay. So I don't think, I feel like handmade, if you are a handmade business owner, which this page is for handmade business, for help me, what are we called? So if you make tools by yourself and you're selling them, I think you are so lucky to even have the skill, and you can make millions overnight with your skill. Okay, I think you should look at the bigger picture. Yes, it consumes time, but you don't have any other things to do again. It consumes time. You don't have extra works. This is my literally full-time job. So I don't have anything I'm doing. So what do I mean that it consumes time? What am I supposed to do with my time if I'm not doing this that I'm doing now? So because of it's my full-time job, I don't see it as consuming time. I see it as I am working, because at the end of the day, in a month, I'm making more than people's average salary. And mind you, because I'm making people's average, means that in some months I can make people's dream salary. Okay. So in having a business that has to do with you making them, you know, you can open mouth and price anything. You can never be in loss so long you have made your material money. You can never be in loss. Yeah. You can decide to be so wicked and evil that people are calculating on their own, like getting 7.5, and you, because you want to be wicked, your product, the materials you use cost 2,000, you decide to sell yours 3,000. That is so evil. Oh my god. I think we've made a point and we've come to a conclusion. I've given you an idea on how to charge. So if you like, it can be very, very wicked, because no matter what, so long you are making your own products with your own hands, you are making your business is not buying and selling. Your business is literally you making and selling. You can never be of loss. You can never be in loss category so long you're making so long you've made your material money, which usually doesn't cost much. Let's say my material cost is 2k. If you go to the market, it's probably 1k that is cost. But I'm putting 2k because that's the maximum, just in case the wholesalers do not have it and I go to retailers, I can still have my profits from the material. So, me saying material, I still put my profits in my own money, because we are doing business. We are doing business here. So, I'm not going to be in that any loss. So, charge for materials as well. Okay, materials at 700, charge 800, 900, charge 1 2. You know what I mean? Talking to you guys now also gave me an idea on how to keep going about my business, because sometimes I feel like I need to charge bigger, or I feel like I'm losing, or I feel like, but no, I'm not actually making any loss, because this is my full-time business and I'm making this by myself. I'm not buying and selling. Buying and selling, you can say, okay, there's no gain, yes, there's no gain. But I am the gain, I am the market, I am my business. My hand is my business. So there's no loss. There's no loss. People are paying for your hand. There's no loss at all. So that is what I have to say for the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was impactful. Please subscribe, turn on the notification to get notified whenever I post new videos. And I'll keep coming to share my business strategies and ideas to move forward in my business with you. So if you're looking for a best place for that, please subscribe.